Hello everybody and welcome to the NASCAR Alternate Reality Series. I'm Lee Dark and I got Josh Aldridge with me.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Got Josh Aldridge with me watching NASCAR Alternate Reality 2001 Talladega today. And Richard Petty is under that 43 car. We're watching qualifying. We're going to see where everybody's going to qualify. Josh, I'm really wanting a Richard Petty win here in this possibly his last season.
That would be fun.
Now, at first he wasn't going to run the super speedways due to he doesn't really want to be in the big one. But just how great his run so far in the 43 has gone, he decided that he is finishing this season, even if it means running here at Talladega and Daytona later this season.
And for those that would be interested, Bobby Hamilton won the Talladega April race back in 2001, according to what I'm seeing here.
And Bobby Hamilton isn't even in this, so he must have been a car they added. Or one of the few teams that in this reality just didn't stay together.
Let me check my score system to make sure.
Unless I just missed his name.
Yes, it was Bobby Hamilton.
Do you know what car he drove?
I think he may have drove the Square D car, 55 off memory.
Oh, yeah, with Waltrip buying, the Waltrip brothers buying that. Wow, look at this so far qualifying. I mean, we're on the second lap. Elliott Sadler right now.
Yeah, that's right. He won that race, and I remember this race now. It's coming back to my memory. He collapsed by the side of his car, and they did the interview sitting down.
Yeah, Darrell Waltrip right now driving that 55. He's sitting right now. I guess I don't really know that placement, but we'll know it soon.
But look at Elliott. Yeah,
Elliott Sadler. He's done great this year.
He has.
Oh!
That Wood Brothers.
Richard Petty had it for a second, but Elliott Sadler took it back. Jeff Burton there in second. I mean, even Kyle Petty is up here. About the top 10. This is going to be their last time around. Let's see if it changes at all. Richard Petty holding on. And nothing changes. Elliott Sadler is going to take the pole here at Talladega. Darrell Waltrip looking to be 12th to start this race in that 55 Square D car. Kyle Petty 8th. Richard Petty 3rd. Dale Jr. 6th. Michael Waltrip 7th. Bill Elliott 10th. This is about to be, mind you, a great race, I think.
No, this is Talladega. It's definitely going to be a great race.
We're going to do 50 laps here at Talladega. Let me go ahead and run the order. We got the 21 Elliott Sadler sitting on the pole next to the 99 Jeff Burton. We have the 32 of Ricky Craven next to the 43 of Richard Petty. You got the 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. next to the 2 of Rusty Wallace. You got the 45 of Kyle Petty next to the 15 of Michael Waltrip. You got the 9 of Elliott Bill Elliott, sorry. Next to the 44 of Kenny Wallace. You got the 55 of Darrell Waltrip next to the 28 of Ricky Rudd. You got the 6 of Mark Martin next to the 5 of Terry Labonte. You got the 97 of Kurt Busch next to the 17 of Matt Kenseth. You got the 22 of Ward Burton next to the 88 of Dale Jarrett. You got the 20 of Tony Stewart next to the 24 of Jeff Gordon. You got the 3 of Dale Earnhardt Sr. next to the 18 of Bobby Hamilton. We got the 40 of Sterling Marlin next to the 36 of Ken Schrader. We got the 4 of Kevin LePage next to the 11 of Brett Bodine. You got the 1 of Steve Park next to the 93 of Dave Blaney. You got the 14 of Ron Hornaday Jr. next to the 01 of Jason LaFear. You got the 25 of Jerry Nadeau next to the 10 of Johnny Benson Jr. You got the 19 of Casey Atwood next to the 31 of Mike Skinner. We got the 12 of Jeremy Mayfield next to the 66 of Todd Bodine. You got the 33 of Joe Nemechek next to the 7 of Mike Wallace. And to bring up the rear is that 26 of Jimmy Spencer. Now, I mean, just look at that top group of cars. Josh Elliott Sadler, Jeff Burton, Richard Petty, Ricky Craven, Rusty Wallace, Dale Jr. to start off this Talladega.
A lot of familiar faces out there. You know, I mean, Talladega, you typically would expect Little E to be up there, and he's up there in the top 6.
Dale Jr. always been really good when it comes to them super speedways. Richard Petty up here. You know, I said it during qualifying. I'm really leaning on that Richard Petty team. I mean, what a win could do for Richard Petty at this stage of his career. Not much.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a 7-time champion.
200 Cup wins.
Yeah.
Or NASCAR wins.
But like the team itself, though, because Richard Petty's this is definitely his last year. I don't know if he could do another full season. He's already said how hard this has been on him in several interviews, but he just doesn't want to let the team down. They had some bad guys that they weren't really proud of in the 43 and the 44, and he wanted to give his son better, so he hopped in the 43. They got Kenny Wallace in the 44 for now, which Kenny Wallace will end up going to the Wallace brothers team in the next season, which we're excited to see everything that's going to pan out going into that next season. But just who's going to take over the 43? That's really the question. There's even speculation they're not even going to keep the 44. They're going to go to a 2-car team next season. So really, you know they're going to keep the 43, Josh?
Got to. I mean, the number's iconic to NASCAR, iconic to them.
And, of course, Kyle Petty will be staying in the 45 next season. That is the one thing we're positive of. Just don't know who's going to be in that 43 car. I can give you a rumor. You want to hear a rumor?
Yeah, sure.
Rumor is they've been talking to a Carl Edwards.
Huh. Okay.
Now I know
Wait a minute.
There's another team talking to Carl Edwards as well.
Is he the guy that has all the cards that he hands off to Cup team owners, and if you need a driver, I'm your guy?
That could be him.
I think I've seen that somewhere.
And Carl Edwards, from what we know, would be a great pick for that 43. But he could end up in the 99 as well, I believe. I know there's a lot of questions in the air, and who knows where he's going to actually end up, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, only time will tell, and that's why the off season is so interesting. You know, it's who's going where, who's staying where. I mean, with NASCAR, there's never really an off season.
Bill Elliott's last year, this season, possibly. He's brought it up several times that his time's coming to an end as a driver, but being part owner into E&E Motorsports now, that could change everything for Bill Elliott in that 9 car. I know there's been rumor of a couple drivers to take over the 9. One of them is this dirt track kid, Casey Kane.
Okay.
And also, everybody knows Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch. We know he's coming to NASCAR. He just has to hit of age.
Yeah, I mean, and I've seen a lot of good things out of that kid. I'm interested to see what he can do on at the top level, at the NASCAR level. It's definitely something to keep an eye on.
The rising stars is what's important, but right now let's focus on the here and now. Elliott Sadler gonna lead us to a green flag, and then 50 laps at Talladega. The king, Richard Petty, starts third.
Green flag.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Dale Jr. gets real close to Rusty Wallace there. Oh, wow! We're spreading.
Good, and I guess the last lap, and we only on lap 1.
Richard Petty puts it to the bumper of Elliott Sadler. Goes. Gonna hop out into that second line, and we're gonna get a second line right off the bat. Richard Petty going for the lead.
You got two pack of cars.
Wow. All right, well, on the outside line, Ricky Craven, Kyle Petty, Bill Elliott, Mark Martin, Kurt Busch. Oh, Ricky Craven gets shoved way high. Top line trying to regather him. Second line there, Richard Petty. I believe that's Jeff Burton. Dale Jr., who's pushing Richard Petty to the lead here. Darrell Waltrip there, Michael Waltrip as well. Ooh, Jeff Burton leaves the king high and dry. That also screwed him. How would you feel if you were the driver that pulled out on the king?
I would feel great if it worked.
Well, how would you feel if it didn't?
Like I'm a quarter-inch tall.
Dale Jr. with Richard Petty there. Darrell Waltrip, Mark Martin.
Seems as if they're calming down a little bit and decided we still got a long way to go. There ain't no need to wreck the house just yet.
Richard Petty was in the lead just a tad there, but I think, oh man, that was close. Elliott Sadler got that one. Mark Martin tries to go to the outside. Richard Petty gets down in front of Elliott Sadler. Dale Jr. now leads the middle line. Mark Martin got squirrely on that outside, but he's in the lead on that outside line.
Inside line is losing momentum, it seems, but never mind, they got it back together.
Outside line lost a lot. Kurt Busch can't decide what line he wanted to go with. Richard Petty right now just doing incredible things at his age.
He's doing things that the king of NASCAR can do.
Oh. Middle line lost a lot of momentum there. Dale Sr. has made his way to the front.
Does that surprise you?
Mr. Restrictor Plate. Six laps into this 50-lap race at Talladega. Rusty Wallace takes the lead over Richard Petty. Dale Jr. leads that middle line once again. Mark Martin's starting to get that outside line form. We lose a big gap to the middle line, which if that top line can pull it together, is going to give them quite a bit of a run here.
They're going to need more cars than before.
Richard Petty just stuck to the back of the two, and they are going with everything they got. Could Rusty Wallace win this? Or is it still anybody's game?
No, it's too late. It's too early to tell who's going to win this.
Dale Jr. doing his thing up there at the front.
He had a pretty good teacher, I'm sure.
Darrell Waltrip there in the 55, Josh. Junior takes the lead. Darrell Waltrip's going to take that middle line. Tony Stewart gets out of order here on the backstretch. Nobody goes with him, and that's going to send him back until somebody picks him up. The 44 of Kenny Wallace up here as well. That's all of Petty Enterprise at the front right now.
Wow.
Darrell Waltrip looking to put that 55 in victory lane, which could be a big factor for Waltrip Racing. Oh, he went a little too high. Kyle Petty, I think, going to take it from him. That line dissolved. Dale Jr. right now the leader. Rusty Wallace trying to get back up here. Oh my.
Oh, there's that other pack of cars.
Oh my. There's been a lot of fighting here. Dale Jr., Richard Petty, Rusty Wallace, Elliott Sadler, Michael Waltrip, Dale Jarrett, Dale Earnhardt Sr. And we're about to come up onto a bunch of cars. I mean, they're covering the track.
Oh, this is not good. Ooh!
Rusty Wallace is pushing Dale Jr. to the moon. Ooh, wreck.
What was that wrecking? I heard parts flying. Cars in the wall.
Looks like it was Bill Elliott.
Looks like it was just a recording of it. Oh! Tony Stewart.
But we
stay green.
Dale Jr. needs to figure out a way around this car and fast.
Out.
Oh!
Tell us what you got when you get
Oh, we got the big one.
Oh no! I don't even know where to start. The 66? Todd Bodine? And Rusty Wallace? Wow! Mark Martin in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Dale Sr., Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Ricky Craven. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah, I think it might be easier to tell you who was not involved.
I don't know how anyone made it out of that alive. Wow. Well, if anyone called for a shakeup,
We got it.
looks like we might be getting pit road takers. Steve Park's the only one not going to pit road, Josh?
Let's see how that move works out for him.
He is a lap down.
Might be pitting the next time around.
What a big wreck. You know, Richard Petty, he kind of avoided the big one. I mean, he got tapped, but he stayed straight.
No. Let's see, he should be fine then.
Looks like he's still on the lead lap. He's still top 5. I don't think the number 4 is supposed to be up here.
No.
Everyone but that 4 car checks out right now.
Let's see what happens here. Now that we're gonna go green next time by.
He gets in the way.
Everybody's checking out. Yeah, they're sorting it out. They got a short time to get it sorted out.
Seems like we're getting it. Kevin LePage is just in the way.
How you reckon under caution? I hear parts scraping.
Poor Darrell Waltrip's car. Looks like he got smashed in the front end pretty good.
Looks like they got it fixed, figured out and sorted.
DEI is going to lead us onto this green flag.
Green flag.
Here we go. Elliott Sadler tried to stick us 3 wide already? He is.
What?
Elliott Sadler threw us 3 wide right off the jump. Matt Kenseth went with him. Junior gets back to the lead. $18 laps into this 50-lap race. Richard Petty was in the lead there for a second. Oh, caution.
I think we found it.
Is it the 4?
99 looked like he was hurt to beat up a little bit. Yeah, it is 4.
Oh. Well, that's a big old pile of cars. All right, well, Dale Jr. still leads. Elliott Sadler, Richard Petty, Matt Kenseth, Dale Sr., Bobby Labonte, top 6. Dale Waltrip, Michael Waltrip, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, top 10. What do you think about that?
Interesting.
Right now, just getting everything situated for the restart. You think we're going to stay green, Josh?
Not long, no.
You got a lucky dog. Jimmy Spencer, the 26. Tail end of the longest line he shall go, which I'd be worried to go there.
Yeah, I would be too, but it's the nature of the beast to get back on the lead lap. Maybe being in the back of the pack may play into his favor, you know. In the back of the pack, he might see it coming and be able to easily avoid it. Being in the middle of the pack might be devastating.
Well, we're about to get a restart. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Seeing some of the guys we normally see run up front, but then we're missing a couple of the guys who have even won this season.
Yeah.
Tony Stewart, Ken Schrader. I believe Elliott Sadler's won this season.
He has. If I remember right myself.
Dale Senior's won.
Yeah. Was somebody new put in the feature lane today? We'll find out at the end of this race.
"22 laps of 100. Dale Jr. is your leader.
He is the Pied Piper.
That top line gaining momentum. Junior, Richard Petty, Elliott Sadler, Dale Senior, Matt Kenseth. Right now, your top five. I think they finally got the momentum they needed. Elliott Sadler drops down.
Kurt Busch got to run.
On the outside.
By himself. He's paying for it now, though. Couldn't get nobody to go with him, and he went straight to the back.
Big shifts. Third line foreman. It looks like the 3 or 4, 5 best cars of the night have paired together, and this could be a problem for the rest of the field.
Yeah, it might be.
Good old DW got the back of Senior, pushing to the King, pushing to Junebug, pushing to Elliott Sadler. Junior goes out.
One for the lead.
Richard Petty goes with him. He drops down. We're all scattered. I don't even know what's going on now. Richard Petty took the lead.
Look at the swimming though. Just like we got it. No, never mind.
Dale Jr. made that pass on Elliott Sadler, stuck in between him and his dad. Michael Waltrip up in there now. The team of Junior, Elliott Sadler, and Senior, and that was a big mistake on Elliott Sadler's part.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Elliott, what do you think the 3's going to do? He's got the 55 and the 15. I mean, brothers. Junior gets up and around with ease. Senior gets stuck behind him. Junior gets
He's
swallowed
slowing
up.
everybody up. Oh my.
Big lead change. Bobby Labonte is now your leader. Richard Petty's still in there. Kurt Busch. Ricky Craven, Matt Kenseth, Dale Jr. caught back up. Big fan.
Here comes they're coming up on lap traffic once again.
Right around Bobby Labonte goes Matt Kenseth Jr. with him, Kurt Busch, Richard Petty, Ricky Craven, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Elliott Sadler back up here. Dale Jr. left by himself in the middle. Richard Petty going to go with him. Nope. Chooses not to.
They're having a split lap traffic right now going on the outside and on the inside. Last time that caused a humongous wreck. Let's see what happens here.
Ricky Rudd, your leader in the 28. As chaos is erupting here. Of course, Dale Sr. starts to move his way up and we get in traffic. Four wide. For a moment. Still four wide. Some places.
Still four wide, yeah. Whoa, we got a wreck in the back. Richard Petty.
Everybody get a couple laps by yourself there. How'd it feel?
Looked like maybe Bale Elliott. Elliott Sadler. Happened right in front of Jeff Ford.
Looks like they're good, though. They didn't hit nothing. Ricky Rudd gonna take lead.
Coming around the complete lap 34.
Right now, waiting to catch up to the pace car. You know, I feel really bad for the 43 of Richard Petty, Elliott
We
Sadler.
got pit stops.
Still on the lead lap, though.
Ricky Rudd hit pit road. A lot of them people hitting pit road.
Let's see who leaves pit road first. And yes, we know you can't see the people actually work on the cars. I don't know why. I seen someone comment that. Quit it. He just get fuel?
I'm not sure. He was out there mighty quick.
Senior. It's like Dale Jarrett. If you watch our other series on the Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment YouTube channel, you would know that last season we had an all-star race in the FMRA, and Tyler Ferguson drove that 28 Havoline car. Well, it wasn't 28, but same paint.
He did it. Yeah, he was doing a tribute throwback paint scheme, which is kind of neat.
It is really cool. I love to do those all-star races. Right now he's driving a 3 car, a little similar to the 3, a little different though. Didn't want it to be exact to the Intimidator 3. There's some cars up here that shouldn't be up here. They'll be hopefully taken care of soon. Ricky Rudd, Dale Sr.'s going to be to his outside. Dale Jarrett, Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch, top 5. Jeremy Mayfield giving the 97 some problems here. Starting to get it sorted. Hopefully get this all figured out before we get to the line. Even after being in the middle of that big crash, Mark Martin's still up here on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's something. He has a good car, and let's see what he can make of it. If working lap, we're about to complete lap 37. What is this, 100 or a 50 lap?
50.
50, okay.
50 lap race. Lap 37 of
Green
50.
flag.
Ricky Rudd's going to start this one off, and here we go. Dale Sr. doesn't really seem to be challenging Ricky Rudd down there.
We've got a lot of time to go, and he knows how to get around this truck fairly easy. He don't need to push the envelope right now because when it's time to be the Intimidator will show up. He's getting the lead off the back stretch. Oh, he's in the middle.
Darrell Waltrip! Mark Martin just pushed Darrell Waltrip to the lead. Did you see that coming?
No, I didn't.
Ricky Rudd and Darrell Waltrip, DW in that square D 55. It was the perfect car for him. Yeah, I heard Mountain Dew might even make an appearance next season. Oh, Mark Martin and Dale Jr. got ran up the track there. Real bad, almost wrecked. Able to pull it together. Luckily, you seen Dale Jr. pull off the gas there, got out of Mark Martin. Mark Martin able to slow up. They were both able to save it, but cost them some positions, Josh.
Yeah, it did, but they still got time to recover. Let's see if they can make something of it.
40 laps to go, 11 laps to go, 40 laps completed of this 50-lap race. And Ricky Rudd right now has that bottom line. Darrell Waltrip, though, in that top line with Dale Sr. to his back. Oh, Sr. goes way high.
Yeah, he does not have hail.
And that slows that top line up horribly.
Earnhardt does not have no help. He's going straight to the back.
Ken Schrader there.
They're gonna need more than 2 or 3 cars for that for them to get back up there, though.
Kurt Busch right now getting a great push by DW. Laps to go.
Now it's time to start making your move.
Wow. Kurt Busch gets a lot of help. People shifting. Kurt Busch and Darrell Waltrip drop down. Here comes Ward Burton. Ward Burton has made his way to the lead.
He has won after the state races, so this is, he knows how to get around.
Kurt Busch has the bottom line. Ward Burton is getting a run. With one of the fastest cars tonight, Elliott Sadler.
And this is after he was involved in a wreck. He's back up there and contending for the lead.
Big run. Ward Burton able to jump in front of Kurt Busch. Elliott Sadler left hanging. Ward Burton goes out to get him. That might be a mistake. Ward Burton gets shoved, or Elliott Sadler gets shoved 4 wide. We're 4 wide. Matt Kenseth coming out of nowhere. Richard Petty making his way back up here. Here comes Dale Sr. as well, Jeff Gordon.
You know you couldn't keep him down. Where did he come from? I mean, I didn't even see him coming through the field.
Yeah, me neither. And there he is, the Black Intimidator 3 pushing Ward Burton back to the lead. And they still gotta run. It's the first time we've seen Jeff Gordon run up front this season.
It is, and it's, yeah.
Jeff Gordon to the back of the 3, giving the 3 everything he has. Here comes Michael Waltrip, Sterling Marlin. I think that's Mark Martin trying to come up with Kenny Wallace. They're spread out. Oh no. Kurt Busch leaving Ward Burton. Ward Burton gets ditched with 6 laps to go. What are we seeing?
Craziness.
DW's took the lead.
I'm sure that's not going to be the last lead change we see in this race.
Kurt Busch going to the inside with Ward Burton. Dale Sr. pushing DW. Ricky Craven to the outside with Sterling Marlin coming up. Big shifts. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Kurt Busch able to take the lead for here. We're going to cross the line with 4 laps to go. Now. Here comes Ward Burton again. Ricky Rudd. Richard Petty. Coming up on traffic.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, it does.
People are already getting in positions. Richard Petty's looking for a direction to go. Here we go.
Oh no!
Ward Burton gets a run to the outside. Richard Petty with him. Mark Martin stays with him. They got a good line on that outside. Everybody else is stuck. Oh my.
Oh no!
They are 3 wide. What is going on here? We got Ricky Rudd, Richard Petty, Ward Burton, Mark Martin.
It's a 4-car tango right now.
And they all go Richard Petty for now. These guys are just holding on. We are down to 2 laps to go. Mark Martin didn't have anyone to go with him to the outside, so right now Richard Petty is your leader. Richard Petty gets a great run down the backstretch, but not enough going into the corner. Ward Burton's going to come out with him. Mark Martin's got to get down.
To the white flag.
Oh, man.
Oh no! With 3 wide.
3 wide to the white flag. Checker next time by. Ken Schrader has made his way through. He's coming up here. Oh, man. Ooh, Mark Martin got down into Ricky Rudd there. Little tap on the back fender. He said, I'm going with the king. They leave Ward Burton high and dry.
Want to run to the tri-oval. I don't think they got anything for the king.
Is Richard Petty going to win here? Ricky Rudd isn't moving at all off the bumper. Oh, he is. He's thinking about it. No, he's not. And Richard Petty wins here at Talladega. And you see everyone paying tribute there to the king as they pass by. Richard Petty is pumped. Ricky Rudd got second. Mark Martin third. Ward Burton fourth. Ken Schrader fifth. Jeff Gordon sixth. Sterling Marlin seventh. Darrell Waltrip eighth. Bobby Labonte ninth. Michael Waltrip 10th. Dale Earnhardt Sr. 11th. Kenny Wallace 12th. Kurt Busch 13th. Elliott Sadler 14th. Ricky Craven 15th. Rusty Wallace 16th. Matt Kenseth 17th. Jeff Burton 18th. Dale Jarrett 19th. Dale Jr. ended up in 20th. Terry Labonte was the last one on the lead lap. 21 cars on the lead lap. And go ahead, pause your speed screen. You want to see where your driver ended up. Bill Elliott ended up 36 laps down after his big wreck. We'll catch you guys on the next one.